Are you tired of being too hot or too cold? Are your energy bills growing every month? Hagerstown Heating and Cooling is here to bring the comfort back to your home. We'll examine your home, your heating and cooling system, and your utility bills. Then we'll make suggestions, and for a limited time only, you could be eligible for up to $8,500 in rebates. C. Poet of Hagerstown saved over $4,800, and J. Miles of Clear Springs experienced a 60% reduction in utility costs. Call Hagerstown Heating and Cooling today to find out more.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our 2020 virtual edition of our City Park Lighting. Coming up in about a half an hour, we are going to be going live from City Park Lake as we light up the lake and kick off the holiday season here in the city of Hagerstown. Over the course of the next 45 minutes to an hour, we've got some incredible entertainment from local and regional artists, musical groups, dance groups, and so much more. We're also going to be visited by a special surprise. Santa Claus himself is making his way from the North Pole over to City Park Lake, and we'll get to chat with him for a little while as well. Before we kick things off, we want to thank our title sponsor, Hagerstown Heating and Cooling, for their support of this event, of the City Park Lake lighting, and of this entire community. So let's catch a message from them before we kick off our event this evening.
Are you tired of being too hot or too cold? Are your energy bills growing every month? Hagerstown Heating and Cooling is here to bring the comfort back to your home. We'll examine your home, your heating and cooling system, and your utility bills. Then we'll make suggestions, and for a limited time only, you could be eligible for up to $8,500 in rebates. C. Pode of Hagerstown saved over $4,800, and J. Miles of Clear Springs experienced a 60% reduction in utility costs. Call Hagerstown Heating and Cooling today to find out more.
Well, hey, thank you again to Hagerstown Heating and Cooling for their support and love over this event and this community. We've got some amazing entertainment coming your way tonight. Musical performances, dance performances, story time for the kids, and so much more, culminating in the lighting of City Park Lake. I've got Mayor Emily Keller as well as Santa Claus coming your way, so stay tuned. Over the course of the next half hour to 45 minutes, we're going to have an amazing time kicking off the holiday season right here in the city of Hagerstown. We're going to kick things off over with our friends at City Ballet. They're preparing for a performance of the Nutcracker, and a very unique experience this year due to COVID-19 restrictions. There at the Maryland Theater, they've got an awesome experience. Let's hear from them to hear about what they've got going on with the Nutcracker at the City Ballet Company.
Hello everyone, and Merry Christmas from the City Ballet. I am Maddie Semler, and I will be dancing as the Dewdrop in the Nutcracker. We are so excited to be performing live at the Maryland Theater December 10th through the 13th. This year, we have reinvented the Nutcracker to make this a safe experience for both our dancers and our audience. We will be using multiple locations in the theater, so you will get to explore the theater while watching the Nutcracker in small groups. This Nutcracker is one of our favorite Christmas traditions, and we are excited to bring something special to your holiday. We think you will love it. You can get your tickets from the Maryland Theater box office. See you there!
Thanks so much again to City Ballet, and best of luck, best wishes with your performance of the Nutcracker coming up here in the month of December. We're going to switch gears and make our way over to Bester Community of Hope virtually on Zoom. They have got a special Grinch story time. Take it away, guys.
So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow.
But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very.
He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes.
Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Every who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without presents at all.
He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came, somehow or another, it came just the same.
And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so?
It came without ribbons. It came without tags.
It came without packages, boxes, and bags.
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore.
Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. Merry Christmas from Bester Community of Ho Ho Hope!
Hey, thank you again to Bester Community of Hope. Always love that timeless story. Hey, we're just a few minutes away from the lighting of City Park Lake and our special appearance from the jolly old elf himself, Santa Claus. In the meantime, we're going to jump over to the south end of Hagerstown to our friends at Dance in Time Studios for a special holiday performance. Hey, thanks again to Kelly and the gang at Dance in Time Studios for their holiday performance. Amazing job, guys, out there at Dance in Time Studios. Hey, up the hill from here is Washington County Museum of Fine Arts, one of the incredible staples of the city of Hagerstown with amazing artwork. They've also got their mitten tree going on for the holiday season, and they've got a special story time message, plus how you can donate to the mitten tree.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, Director of the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts, and I'm sitting here by the museum's Christmas tree to read a story to you and to invite you to donate to our mitten tree. We're accepting mittens, hats, scarves, gloves for our friends at the Bester Community of Hope. So if you stop in over the holidays to see The World of Jan Bratt, which is a fabulous exhibition featuring more than 70 illustrations by beloved children's book author Jan Bratt. You can also leave something at our mitten tree to help keep your neighbors warm this winter. And now here's the perfect story for the season. Jan Bratt's The Mitten. It's based on a Ukrainian folktale, and Bratt's extensive research into folk traditions and designs really make this story special. And also she has such a way with animals, managing to combine realism with great personality. So I hope you enjoy The Mitten. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother Baba did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, when you come home, first I will check to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside it. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in when the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth. They gave the fox lots of room. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged to many times its size. But Baba's good knitting held fast. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wriggled into the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave a sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. Although one is now much larger than the other, you see on the final picture. Happy holidays, everyone, and please remember others who have less during this season.
Hey, thank you so much to those of you there at Washington County Museum of Fine Arts. Another great opportunity to check out some amazing art, even some local art, is over at the Mansion House Art Gallery. And we've got Hal Mason over there with a special holiday message.
Hi, I'm Hal Mason, President of the Valley Art Association. I'm here at our home in the Mansion House Art Gallery in Hagerstown, Maryland City Park at 501 Highland Way. We would all like to wish you a very happy holiday season and invite you to come and visit our galleries and our holiday marketplace when we're open. Those hours are Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. You can also follow us on Facebook or check us out on our website, valleyartassociation.com.
Hey, thanks so much, Hal and the gang there at the Mansion House Art Gallery. We are just a little bit away from going live from City Park Lake and lighting up City Park for the holiday season. It's going to be a spectacular time with Santa, Mayor Emily Keller, and a magical light display that you can drive through over the course of the next few weeks, and tune to 90.3 to hear the incredible music that is going on. We'll hear from the crew that set up the light display in just a little bit when we go live from City Park Lake. But also, if you want to get some more information on the City Park Christmas lighting and how you can go through that drive-through display, head over to hagerstownmd.org/CPL. Again, that's hagerstownmd.org/CPL. Before we go live from City Park Lake, we have another fabulous performance, this time right up there on the north end with our friends at Ballet and All That Jazz. Through here all throughout the month of December, and tune into 90.3 to be able to hear the awesome music. We'll be hearing from the gentleman who directed all of that here in just a couple of minutes, but we've got the jolly old elf himself, Mr. Santa Claus. Santa, it is so good. It is so good to see you, Santa. Of course, you were there last week for our city center tree lighting. How'd you think that went? Yeah, absolutely. You've made a couple of trips now to Hagerstown. I feel like you fancy the hub city a little bit.
Love it. Love it here in Hagerstown. They got this place called Crumpy's Donuts. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
We'll make sure that we leave plenty of Crumpy's Donuts on the plate on Christmas Eve night so that you can come and pick them up, and you have the carrots for the reindeer and everything. Are the reindeer all warmed up and ready to go?
They are. We flew in. We had to stop above Pennsylvania because it's hunting season, and then we came in into Caddy.
That's fantastic. Well, hey, Santa has a special treat for the kids tonight, a little bit of story time. You are reading What Dogs Want for Christmas this evening.
That's what I hear.
All right.
That's what dogs want.
We'll take it away there, Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen.
Forgive me. I'm socially distanced right now, and this is steaming up. I can't see with it. Uh-oh. I need a mic stand. Okay. Anyways, this is a special book from the Washington County Free Library. They came up with this for you guys to share some fun things, the What Dogs Want for Christmas. And I know what my dog would want for Christmas, a big old bone to chew on. So here we go. Looks like a terrier. And he says, "Dear Santa, I do like eating nice leather shoes, but maybe it'd be better for something new. Love, Beanie." A cute dog. I can't say Santa's dogs up in the North Pole have ever eaten a shoe. Maybe a boot or two. Here we go. Dear Santa, my ears hang down to my feet. Can you fix them so they're short and neat? Basset Hound. Oh, Santa's gloves aren't working here. Here, we'll skip around. Here we go. How many of you have a dog like this? Little shorty, the short legs? Dear Santa, I love to express my heart and soul, so send me something to rock and roll. Love, Baxter. Does he look like a headbanger? Here we go. Oh, it looks like a little black lab. Dear Santa, I like a soft, warm place to sleep at night and a cuddly teddy bear tucked up tight. Love, Rufus. How many of you guys sleep with a teddy bear? Let's see if I can get to, here we go. Looks like a retriever. Dear Santa, I think these treats were meant for you, but it looks like these are enough for two. Love, Goldie. And he's eating my cookies. Remember that on Christmas Eve, Santa loves cookies. Also remember one thing too on Christmas Eve. When you set stuff out for the reindeer, make sure you put something out that they love. Do you guys know what reindeer love to eat? Yeah, I hear deer chow, carrots. Yeah, and they love candy canes, but don't too many candy canes out. One thing we don't want to put out for reindeer are pieces of celery. No celery. You're going, celery? Why, Santa? Why not celery? Because when the deer eat the celery, it gets stuck in their teeth. And when it gets stuck in their teeth and we're trying to fly in the sleigh, on Dasher, on Dancer, and they're doing this, the sleigh's everywhere. So no celery, please. All right, here we go. Looks like a little fox terrier. Dear Santa, I'd like a frosty new friend with a magic hat. Imagine the fun we could have with that. Love, Reggie. And it looks like he wants a snowman. See if we have a couple more here. Oh, look at that. Almost a caddy. Looks like we have a dachshund here. Dear Santa, I need something to help me get around because my belly is too close to the ground. To all my dachshund friends out there. All right. Let's see if we have one more here. Oh, did that one. How many of you guys are going to get your dog something for Christmas? Last one for the Chihuahua fans out there. Dear Santa, I know you really, really care. Please send me something warm to wear. And that's a book from our friends at the Washington County Free Library. What do dogs want for Christmas?
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Santa Claus. And we'll catch you here in just a little bit to light our City Park Lake. But if you want to, we'll go ahead and pass the mic on over after we wipe it down to Mark Haddock, the manager of Parks and Recreation of the City of Hagerstown. We are just 10 minutes away from the lighting of City Park Lake, and we are so excited to kick off the holiday season with you guys here on our stream. Mark, great to see you, man. How's it all going?
Nice to be here.
Absolutely. So tell us about the amount of work that goes into getting City Park ready for this annual event.
Well, the maintenance crew from the city Parks Department, we try to start around the 1st of November to try and get all the displays up. We built all the docks, we put the floats, and then we construct each dock one piece at a time because you have to take it down for the winter. And then we have to get a tree from the lake, so we get that and decorate it and move the fountain. And there's just a lot of small little pieces that go into everything. And this year, The pavilion here is lit up in bells, and also we put leaping arches on the docks, which is the addition to this.
That's amazing. So tell us about the process too, with how folks can come through and drive through the event this year.
Well, hopefully, once we get going, people can come through, drive through. There's 6 songs that'll play. And as you drive through, we have to come back a couple different nights to be able to enjoy the whole momentum of the tree.
That's awesome. And hey, Mark, I know that you grew up next to City Park. So tell us what City Park and this event means to you personally, growing up so close to City Park.
Well, it's nice. I live right at the south end of City Park. My mother still lives down there. My father passed. And it was just nice coming in the park, always seeing the swags and the ducks and the geese, and always getting to enjoy watching people enjoy themselves. And it's nice to be able to animate the light and just bring it to the next notch than just having the tree out there. I think as we keep continuing every year, we'll just continue to draw more people.
That's awesome. Well, hey, Mark Haddock, thank you so much for your everything that you put into the city of Hagerstown and for making this magical event happen each and every year. And happy holidays to you, Mark.
I'd like to read something.
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
I'd like to thank the citizens of the city of Hagerstown, our mayor and city council, and the upper management for all their support to let us bring this display to life. I'd also like to thank Wes Spade, the city of Hagerstown signal department, light department, as well as MEC Electric, city engineer Rodney Tissue, park supervisor Scott Smoot, and all the dedicated parks department maintenance staff who has taken ownership and personal pride to construct this Christmas extravaganza for your enjoyment. We will continue to improve it in the years to come, and please enjoy our parks now, as well as all through the year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Fantastic. Mark Haddock, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And we are going to pass things off after we disinfect to Les Spade, who made the magic of the lights and music happen. Les, Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for coming on. Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the story of how these trees started with you in your yard and how they're now here today for everybody to enjoy.
To make this thing grow, we come to the city park, and this is exactly what they were looking for. So now we're able to keep it expanding and hopefully get this more people to be able to come out and enjoy it.
Right on. So tell us about the lights in the music show and the engineering behind it all.
Well, we're running over 108,000 lights this year, and we're using 36 light aroma controllers, and which puts up 1,716 channels. That's sequence every half second. The programmer we're using is Holiday Technologies. The man behind it is Drew Hickman, who's out in Kansas. He's one of the best programmers in the country. The best part about it is the extension cords. We're using a little over 20,000 feet of extension cords.
Whew.
4 miles of extension cords to put it all together.
That's incredible.
Like I said, it takes pretty much the month of November to assemble. And working with Park Service is a great deal of work.
Takes the whole month, and it takes an incredible dream team. Les, thank you so much for everything that you pour into making the magic happen. And Merry Christmas to you. Fantastic. And now we're going to go ahead and disinfect once more and pass off to our title sponsor. Hagerstown Heating and Cooling provides the opportunity for us to be able to do this awesome event each and every year. And the owner of Hagerstown Heating and Cooling, Mr. John Poyle, is going to join us. John, Merry Christmas. Good to have you here.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So,
For 1 second.
yeah.
Hi, Ella. Hi, Ella. That's our next door neighbor.
Well, I got to take that opportunity too. Hi, Mom. My mom's watching on YouTube this evening. So what are some of your favorite holiday traditions?
Favorite holiday tradition would be making our gingerbread house. We do it every Christmas Eve. And the lighting of our own Christmas tree.
Awesome. And what is your favorite Christmas movie now and when you were a child, and which version?
Little Drummer Boy and Little Drummer Boy.
Love it. That's fantastic. And out of everything that you guys help out with and sponsor in the community, why did you choose the lighting of City Park? As we're getting the ladder set up for the button to be pressed.
Say that again. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of everything that you help with and sponsor in this awesome community, why do you choose the lighting of City Park each and every year? We'll shift over a little bit. Live TV, folks.
Perfect timing. Well, we me and my company, we do a lot of donating throughout the year with free heat, free cool, free hot water.
Mhm.
And the Lighting the City Park kind of gave us an opportunity to give back to the community on a larger scale. That's what we do.
That's awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much, John Boyle, Hagerstown Heating and Cooling, for everything that you do and for making this happen each and every year. And Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, you too.
Fantastic. All righty. And as you can see, as we made the ladder here onto our set tonight, we are just minutes away from lighting up City Park and kicking off the holiday season right here in the Hub City. But before I do, it is my honor and privilege for the first time here in a public event to bring on live television and on Facebook Live, Mayor Emily Keller, ladies and gentlemen. Emily, so great to have you here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, it is so good to have you here to kick off the holiday season. Now, what does this event mean to you and to the city of Hagerstown?
This event is always important, but this year, with 2020 being such a strange year that it was, it's nice to provide some holiday cheer. And plus, this provides a free, safe activity for families. So I think this year more than ever, it's absolutely important.
That's awesome. Well, hey, with 2020 being so wild and crazy and kind of rounding it out with the, holly jolly fun, here as we get into the end of December, what are you most looking forward to personally, but also with the city of Hagerstown here as we enter into 2021?
Well, hopefully sometime in 2021, we can get back to normal. I would like to, go to a concert and have an in-person event and do things we weren't able to do this year. So with the city of Hagerstown, there's a lot of great things coming. I think we're all looking forward to a new year this year.
That's awesome. Well, Emily, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and have you jump there behind the magic button. And Santa, if you want to come on up as well. Layla, jump on in too. Fantastic. All right. And we are just moments away from lighting up City Park tonight. And we are going to begin our countdown from 15. So those of you at the nice warm and not raining comfort of your living rooms can go ahead and start with us at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, City Park is officially lit for 2020. Take in those sights there on Facebook Live, YouTube, and our broadcast on Channel 25 as we have officially lit up City Park. Thank you to Santa. Thank you to Mayor Emily Keller. Thank you to the entire city of Hagerstown and to Hagerstown Heating and Cooling for joining us tonight. We have plenty of content to come. But go ahead and just take in this display tonight here in the city of Hagerstown. The City Park lighting has officially begun for the year 2020 at City Park Lake. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We have got plenty more entertainment to come, including a fantastic performance from our friends at Hub City Wind and Brass. They're going to be taking over our stream here in just a moment. Enjoy the rest of our program tonight. I'm going to make my way back to the comfort of my living room as we jump back in to the City Park Lighting 2020. Thank you for joining us, and let's get back to the entertainment tonight. Wow, what an awesome performance from the Hub City Wind and Brass Ensemble. Thank you so much for some fantastic local entertainment right there. And it doesn't end there either. We've got some fabulous surprises coming your way. Circus entertainers, fiery hula hoops, you name it, we've got it to celebrate the holiday season right here with each and every one of you online and on air. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, we'll be showing a little bit of the lights throughout the rest of the night, and we're so stoked to kick off the holiday season with you guys. We're going to take things up over to Hager House for some story time.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Jonathan Hager House. My name is Kay Osmer and I'm the curator here at the Hager House Museum. And we're going to be doing story time here inside the Hager House tonight. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of the fireplace in the main kitchen on the main level, and we're going to get started in just a minute. Reading The Night Before Christmas. Did you know that this story, originally written by Clement C. Moore, was first called A Visit from St. Nicholas? And did you know who St. Nicholas was?
St. Nicholas was a 4th century bishop known to be generous and humble. He is the patron saint of children and is recognizable by his long beard, often seen carrying a long staff or a golden book. He was the first popularized Christian gift giver and is known to deliver presents on the eve of his feast day, the eve of December 6th. This day is known as Nicolastag and is actually going to be celebrated this weekend. On the night before, on December 5th, children would leave their shoes by their windows or outside of their doors for him to leave gifts, such as sweets, treats, including fruits, nuts, apples, and many other goods. All right, are y'all ready to get started? The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, illustrated by Christian Birmingham, published by Courage Books. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung from the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. Had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving the nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas."
Thank you guys for joining us here at the Hager House for story time this holiday season. We hope you come and join us for German Christmas this weekend and next. You can go online to our website at www.hagerhouse.org to reserve your tour time. Merry Christmas.
Story time at the Hager House, always great. Hey, when you tuned in tonight, were you expecting fiery and LED hula hoop dancing? Because if you were, you're in for a treat. If you weren't, you're in for a surprise and a treat. This is awesome talent right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from home, Sula Hoops. Wow. So cool to see Sula Hoops in action from home with a special holiday performance. Thank you so much, Sula Hoops. Now, earlier we heard story time from the Jonathan Hager House, and German Christmas is actually taking place there this weekend and next weekend. Here's some more info on that.
Come and visit the Jonathan Hager House during German Christmas. See the house come to life for a limited time this winter season and peek into Christmases past. Discover how this holiday was celebrated in colonial times and throughout the ages. Book a German Christmas tour during the first 2 weekends in December to start off your holiday season with a unique Christmas experience. Featuring Ben's Antique Garden custom Christmas creations, and you can visit our website, hagerhouse.org, to make your reservation online and check out our gift items, perfect for the holiday season.
Well, hey, we have had a spectacular time hanging around with you guys this evening, kicking off the holiday season. We want to thank again Mayor Emily Keller, Santa Claus, and the rest of the gang at the City of Hagerstown for providing such an incredible event tonight. Don't forget to stop by and check out the light display every single evening through December, and get some more information right now by going to hagerstownmd.org/CPL. Our final performance of the evening is none other than the Lore Family Circus performers. Take it away, guys. Well, hey, what a spectacular display of local talent, an incredible light display, and some fantastic appearances from Mayor Emily Keller and our friend Santa Claus, the jolly old elf himself. On behalf of the Parks and Recreation Department of the City of Hagerstown and the entire City of Hagerstown, we want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a very happy holiday season. It has been my honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for this event, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you out here again next year as we dive into the in-person City Park lighting. Have a spectacular holiday season and a fantastic 2021. I'm Ryan Smetzer, signing off for... Do you want to say bye? He's shy. Have an amazing rest of your evening and a very holly jolly holiday season.
Ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes our City Park Lighting 2020. God bless, Merry Christmas, and thank you for joining us this evening. Have a holly jolly holiday season.